Yo, what's good, man? This is Kyron Montero, another episode of the KM Mitch Talk blog. Proud to announce that every Saturday I'm going to be uploading these every week with some different topics. Challenge myself to give y'all something good. When the Mitch Talk blog first started sometime earlier, 2015, late 2014, whenever it started, I think a lot of people expected this to be towards audio engineers, which it is, but because so many actual artists and music producers have their own professional project studios and home studios that they record in, it's not just talking to a whole bunch of experienced people. It's people who are brand new to the industry who is watching this stuff. So I want to make sure that I can talk about technical stuff and more the mechanics of engineering and the fundamentals, but also talk about the music industry as a whole. Because when we all understand business better and have better professional operations in business, it makes it a better ride for everybody in the process. So today is not really going to be necessarily about techniques or fundamentals of engineering. This is going to be for the independent artists, and it is entitled "The Song by Song Workflow for an Indie Artist." Now, I'm gonna make this short and sweet so I don't take too much of your time. First off, it is August 1st, 2015. Thank God we made it. It's crazy. We 8 months into 2015. Years been going by so fast. Incredible things been happening. The revolution and epidemic of home studios and professional project studios is crazy. Everybody owns some kind of home studio or project studio that's more built. And it's incredible because people who would never be able to make music can now make music, right? That's incredible. The downfall to that is that a lot of people in the independent market, since the independent market is so accessible now, anybody can put out music nowadays. Like, it's not hard. Anybody can go get a $300 recording bundle, upload their song to digital stores, put a music video on YouTube, and get a website, and now they're professional artists. And yeah. So it's cluttered. It's good and bad at the same time right now. But also, what that has created is that engineers like myself who offer services online for professional indie artists who are like the real struggling independent artists and who are major independent artists. For those who don't have experience and don't really know the business, what I see is you'll record your entire album, so 10 to 15 songs. Then you'll come to my engineer like myself for mixing and or mastering, and you'll hear the rates, which my rates are on my website. Everybody can see them. I don't hide them. My standard rates for mixing start out at $200 a mix, and master $200 per track for mixing. So it's not like a whole project. $200 per song for a mix and $50 per song for mastering. And I'm not saying that that's cheap, but it's definitely not expensive either. It's affordable. It's definitely obtainable. It's definitely doable. And so, say if somebody comes to me to mix and master one song, like their single, $250. Like that's affordable. But if you add 14 more tracks to that or 9 more tracks to that, then obviously the price goes up, and now independent artists would struggle paying that out of their own pocket because they have no major label backing them. But here's the thing. if you're a major label or you're signed to a major label, you already have money, a lot of money, to where you can just assign a budget for a project and then you go off. So say somebody like Rihanna can afford to, get 10 songs mixed at one time because she has the money. But say as a small independent artist, you probably don't. So my suggestion to independent artists is that you work on a song by song basis, because everybody has their own home studio. What they'll do is they'll get the production for the project, they will record the whole project, and they'll contact an engineer when everything is done. Literally everything is done, and then they can't afford it at all. We'll only have X amount of dollars, and the engineer's like, there's no way I'm going to be able to do that. You want me to do a whole project for the price of a couple songs. I'm not going to do that. So if you would have gave yourself like a year to a year and a half and worked on a song-by-song process, and had the money, and I'm not talking about just with engineers, I'm talking about with producers. You work with the music producers on the song-to-song basis. You work with engineers for the mixing and mastering on the song-to-song basis, and maybe even the graphic design. Well, graphic design is a little different. What I'm saying is that if you do that, you allow since you don't have, $25,000, $50,000, $10,000, however much you consider a major budget, since you don't have that behind you, well, actually a major budget is way more, but since you don't have thousands and thousands of dollars behind you at one time to successfully release an independent project, you have to work on a song-to-song, a song-by-song basis. Your workflow needs to be song-to-song. Because if not, what's going to happen is like you're going to end up wanting to cheat somebody down the long road, and it's really not fair. Or it's not worth the person's time. I'm not saying that people don't negotiate. Millionaires and billionaires negotiate. So if people with tons of money negotiate, definitely broke people and people with a little bit of money definitely need to negotiate. That's business. But at the same time, there's a difference between negotiating and business and then being taken advantage of when it doesn't become worth your time. So my challenge, I know, is maybe something that everybody doesn't want to hear, but it's a very valuable point. Work song by song. Allow yourself to have the money to save up and everything, and give your project the quality that it deserves. And I promise that it will be a way better workflow, a way better turnout, and you'll probably even appreciate the project that much more. All right? Next time, KM Mitch Talk. KyronMontero.com, info@KyronMontero.com. You can email. You can even email KyronMontero@gmail.com. That's another email that you can get a hold of me. If you have some questions, and obviously I would love to work on your project. But I hope that this blog helped y'all. This KM Mitch Talk, we're going to keep it rolling every Saturday. Be looking out for them. All right, enjoy your night.